ISTE and SAMR by Andrea Zaya. ISTE stands for the International Society for Technology and Education. ISTE is an organization that promotes the advancement of technology and technological tools in education. ISTE is a group of educators from around the world who seek professional learning to stay on the cutting edge of digital age learning. Their mission is more than technology. It is about changing the way learning and teaching takes place to make it more meaningful and impactful for educators and learners around the globe. In order to complete ISTE's mission, educators and students follow a list of standards in order to enhance their learning. The ISTE standards for educators are broken down into 7 different sections. The first section is being a learner, where educators continually improve their practice by learning from and with others, and exploring other means of technology to improve student learning. The second section is being a leader, in which educators seek out opportunities for leadership to support students' progress and success and to improve teaching and learning. The third section is to be a citizen, where educators teach students to positively and responsibly contribute to the digital world. The fourth section is being a collaborator, where educators need a dedicated time to collaborate with others in order to improve practice, discover and share resources and ideas, and to solve problems. The fifth section is being a designer, where educators design reliable and engaging activities that can accommodate to all learners. The sixth section is being a facilitator, where educators promote learning with technology to support student success in their own standards. The final section is being an analyst, where educators need to understand and use data to drive their instruction and support students in achieving their learning goals. Next is the ISTE standards for students, which is also broken down into 7 different sections. The first section is being an empowered learner, where students may involve technology by taking an active role in choosing, achieving, and demonstrating competency in their learning goals. The second section is being a digital citizen, where students need to take note on their rights, responsibilities, and opportunities of being in a digital world, as well as being a model by being safe, legal, and ethical. The third section is being a knowledgeable constructor, in which students will select resources using a digital tool in order to enhance their learning, produce projects, and create a meaningful learning experience for themselves and others. The next section is being an innovative designer, in which students will use technology in order to identify and solve problems in a creative, new, and useful way. The fifth section is students will be a computational thinker by developing strategies to solve problems, in which enhances technological solutions to develop and understand solutions. The sixth section is students being creative communicators by expressing themselves in an appropriate, clear, and creative way, using technological methods to reach their goals. The final section is students will be global collaborators, in which students will use technology to broaden their perspective and enrich their learning by working and communicating with others locally and globally. The acronym SAMR stands for Substitution, Augmentation, Modification, and Redefinition. Substitution involves an activity a teacher would normally do without technology, without any modification of the lesson. Augmentation involves some improvement due to the features of technology, but the overall task has not changed. Next is modification, in which the outcome of the activity is the same, but has been enhanced, therefore the product has changed, and the result is giving a different kind of assignment. Last, there's redefinition, where the task is inconceivable without technology. The SAMR model was created by Dr. Ruben Puentedura, who is the founder and the president of HIPASYS, an educational consulting firm focused on transformative applications of information technologies to education. The SAMR model is used for educators to infuse technology into teaching and learning. The ultimate goal of this model is to transform learning experience for students to succeed in a new way that is different from using pen and paper. Examples of using the SAMR model are as follows. Substitution may be used by substituting the use of paper and pen for Microsoft Word or Google Docs. Augmentation may be used by including audio, video, changing fonts and colors, or bullet points to provide more engagement and have the test stand out and eligible to read and comprehend. Modification may be used by using Microsoft PowerPoint and incorporating animations, effects, photos, as well as notes in a neat and organized fashion which creates visual presentation. Finally, redefinition. Redefinition may be used by involving Google Earth, which allows students to view location and geography digitally and may include virtual tours, music, and interviews rather than still pictures to explain a location. The ISTE organization and SAMR model are both meant to educate students in a more advanced and meaningful way. ISTE is an organization whose ultimate goal is to encourage all educators and students to incorporate technology in the classroom. ISTE's purpose is also meant for educators and students to understand the importance and power of technology. By using ISTE standards, educators and students now have a simple guideline to follow in order to be a model digital citizen. SAMR model is meant for educators as a way of knowing how to improve on their lesson plans and how to create a more enriched lesson plan that will ultimately benefit their students. There is always room to improve as an educator, and being in the 21st century in which technology is very prevalent, the SAMR model allows us to do so in a very easy way. Overall, ISTE and SAMR are both meant for educators to incorporate technology into their classroom in the most comprehensible and beneficial way possible for the students. I hope you've enjoyed my presentation, and if you have any questions regarding ISTE, please feel free to go to their website at www.ISTE.org. Or if you have any questions regarding the SAMR model, please look at the YouTube video which I have provided on my reference slide, in which involves Dr. Ruben Puentedura explaining how to use the SAMR model. Thank you.